This was the mortgage document. Everyone see, right? We saw that here borrower name, then principal plus interest need to be paid to lender, right? Or security, but security with the consent of court if needed. So it's a judicial, I would say, right? Judicial, right? Everything is, this is what all about this mortgage document, security instrument. Now I'm going to tell you a different document that has the same purpose. That document is also being I would say executed for this purpose only. Now what is that? That is known as that means deed of trust. Many of you have already worked in this process, in this document, right? Deed of trust. Now what is deed of trust? The similar document, it has the same purpose. It has the same purpose. Why I have told you why it's again a document that is going to state that okay, this is the scenario. Borrower is going to purchase a property, right, and going to take a loan against that property from a lender. And if borrower fails to pay back the money to the lender, then lender has the right to foreclose the property, but in some other manner. Let's see. This is the deed of trust. Okay, trust. Now here borrower, right, in the same manner borrower, and then lender. Now lender, then what? Then here what is happening? Security, consent of, with the consent of court, that is known as judicial, right? But here instead of security is there, but security in the hand or in the custody of trustee, right? There is, it's known, so that is why it is non-judicial, you can say. That is the difference. Now here we see borrower, lender. If something happens, borrower is not able to pay, then lender will go to the court. With the consent, they can foreclose the property. Here something different. Borrower, lender. Now there is property is in the security is in the custody of trustee. That means there is another party that has been involved here. So it's a lender, I would say, plus trustee. So there are three parties: borrower, and then lender, and then three parties: borrower, lender, and the third is trustee. 1, 2, 3. Trustee. Here we have only two: borrower, lender. That's it. Here borrower, lender, and trustee. Now what do we mean by, whenever like in India, what do we say? If I'm going to purchase a property from you, let's say I'm purchasing a property from you, and then you are going to transfer that property in my name, that the transferring or that document in which now my name will be written, we used to call it registry, property registration, right? In the US, that document is called as title, which shows the ownership or property ownership. That is the document, property ownership. Whenever we see property ownership, that is called vesting. Okay, vesting. Who is the vest? Whose name is written in the vesting? I mean, who is the property owner on the title? Like in India, on the registry, in the similar way, there is a title. Great. Now, what happens whenever, in this case, wherever the mortgage document is being, wherever mortgage document is being executed, the title will be, will be, our property will be in the name of borrower, will be registered in the name of borrower, and lender will be shown as a lender. Okay, he borrower took the loan from such lender on this date, and this loan is going to mature on this date, that is written here. In this case, what they are going to write, borrower will not be the owner but will be as a truster, right? So we know that truster means original borrower, right? Whoever has the actual, who will be the uh, like owner of the property, but he's not the owner, he cannot sell that property, right? Then lender is going to be lender, right? It will be shown, okay, he's the lender, he invested such money in this property. And there is a third party, trustee. So trustee is like custodian of the property. So if borrower wanted to sell this property to someone else, right? He need the consent of the trustee, or first they also need to first, release the property from the lender. So like trustee will remain on that property as a trustee until borrower pay all the principal plus interest. I mean, whatever the amount need to be recovered, until borrower is paying all the money that is, that he is obligated or she is obligated to pay against the loan, until she or he pay that money, the trustee will remain there, or property will be in the custody of that. When I say property, means property document, right? Means what is the property document? A title. And in the title there are three parties are going to be, like one, right? There could be like the, or even the, let's stick to the mortgage only. So mortgage will have three parties. One is the borrower, that is the truster, lender as a lender, and the third person, that is trustee. Now what happens, it's a non-judicial, since the property is in the custody of trustee, or document property ownership that has been given to the trustee. Okay, you are the trustee on this property. If borrower fails to pay back, or truster fails to pay back money to the lender, or borrower is unable to pay principal interest, right? He's not paying, not able to pay back the loan according to the terms and condition, then lender need not to go to court, but he will inform the trustee, and then trustee can take the actions, and they can recover the money because property is in their custody. So it's a non-judicial, they need not to go to court in most of the cases, because they will have the property custody in with the trustee. If trustee will be able to justify that yes, borrower is not able to, or if borrower surrenders that yes, I am not able to pay back, they need not to go court, but yes, this trustee is going to take care of it. But here lender need to go to the court, need to take the consent, and then only they can foreclose the property. Here lender need not to go anywhere, they will mean they can just notify the trustee, and trustee will take care of everything. I hope that that is clear, both what is the difference in both document. Okay, so that is why you must have seen in your files that in some cases deed of trust comes, in some cases mortgage comes, right? So there are different type of, like there are few states, they might say ki, okay, only the deed of trust will be allowed in this state, or there could be some state that is going to state that okay, mortgage will only be, will be done in our state. Okay, great. Hopefully, this is clear to all of you. And please note down whenever I'm writing anything on the board, write it down. Write it down along with me so that you do not miss anything, right? So, First document we saw mortgage, right? Mortgage. Then we saw DOT, that is deed of trust, right? Or we can say security instrument as well. You can write that. Now the next document is, assignment of mortgage. Now what is this assignment of mortgage? As I told you, as soon as loan will be funded, borrower will be going happily to his home with the funds, right? Maybe to new home or maybe to existing one, but with will be happy after getting the loan. Now, what lender will be getting in lieu of that money? Lender will be getting a file of document from the borrower as a sure that file will make sure that yes, loan has been funded to the borrower with and by confirming or by following all the guidelines of the investor. Now all the guidelines have been followed or have been confirmed or have been fulfilled according to investor, then obviously lender also need money, so they will be sending that file to investor. Okay, file has been funded, now loan has been funded, here is the file, take the file, check the file and give us our money, right? And so what we are going to do, the mortgage document, in the mortgage document the name that we added, that was the lender's name, right? That could be lender name Indigenous Outlook. So borrower name, let's say it's a borrower name in the mortgage document, borrower, right? Borrower was John, and lender name Indigenous Outlook. But now that file is being sold to someone else, maybe to the investor. That is being sold to investor, maybe Fannie Mae, right? Maybe lender is sending that file to Fannie Mae. Now there should be confusion, right? Mortgage document showing the Indigenous Outlook name, but now file is being sent to investor. At the time when lender will be sending the file to investor, they will be executing a document, that is assignment of mortgage. So in the between borrower and lender, that is a mortgage, right? That the document agreement that is being executed, sorry, the document which is being executed, mortgage or DOT. In the lender and investor, there is another document, that is assignment of mortgage. That means now this mortgage is being assigned to investor by the lender, right? So this is what the similar thing. Now only the thing, once the lender is going to sign this assignment of mortgage document, that means lender is now, giving all the authority, right, to the investor, and now investor name, right, will be considered instead of Indigenous Outlook. Like Fannie Mae is now, since this mortgage is being assigned to Fannie Mae according to this document, so now Fannie Mae has the right, to foreclose the property. Whatever the rights that had been given in the mortgage to Indigenous Outlook, since that file sent to the Fannie Mae and mortgage is assigned to Fannie Mae, now Fannie Mae also automatically get that right because of the execution of this document, assignment of mortgage. Fannie Mae also get the, and it could be any investor, not Fannie Mae is just a hypothetical name that I took, right? But it could be like Wells Fargo, whoever going to purchase that file or whoever the lender going to send that file or assign that file, they will become the automatically they will become, because of this document, they will be treated, they will be now considered as a holder of that mortgage, or the, the owner of that real estate. Okay, that is what the purpose of assignment of mortgage. I'm sure now that is also clear to you guys. There is another document, one more document that we need to discuss. That is again in this category only. That is that is the document warranty deed. Warranty deed. What is warranty deed? Seller is going to execute this warranty deed in the name of borrower, and this gives borrower that kind of assurance. Yes, now I got the warranty deed. That means seller is going to tell that okay, this property doesn't have any tax lien or any loan. Since they have declared that this property is free and clear from all the other obligations or claims, then obviously I don't have any risk. Okay, so it gives a borrower a sense of security, a sense of assurance. Okay, yes, I'm good. Property is free and clear from all the claims. Great. Okay, there is another document, that is grant deed. Now, what is this grant deed? Grant deed. It's a one-pager document, very, very small, one-page document. There would be a declaration, standard declaration. Okay, I am such and such person is executing this grant deed in the name of this person, and now he or she is the owner. That could be, right? Now, that is the grant deed. Now, there is another document that is called quit claim deed. Okay, quit claim deed. What do we mean by quit claim deed? Quit claim deed means, like, let's say husband, wife are the owner. Husband and wife are the owner on a property. Very nice, right? Now, wife she wanted to quit. So in this example, wife will be signing this document. It is again similar document to grant deed. Grant deed to bring someone in, and when someone want to go out of the property, they can sign this document, quit claim deed, and one person or whoever individual want to go out of that, they need to sign this document, and they can say that okay, the other person will only be the 100% owner of the property. Okay, so these are the few documents, those are related to mortgage, and comes in this segment, I would say.